So who am I to talk about this? I'm Remzi. I'm a feature filmmaker. Directed two feature films that have had distribution. Bad Animal, which is my original narrative, through my old company, Emulsion Lab, which was a distribution company. And more recently, The Legend of Kingdom Come, which is a documentary about Alex Ross, which we have taken through Comic Book Pros, which is a small distribution company that we've developed to focus on the comic niche. So I have sold films successfully and unsuccessfully. My first film, we've generated some revenue for it, but really I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like trying to find information and ultimately disappointed. We had a few offers from people who wanted to acquire the film to put it in their catalog, but I wasn't convinced that they were going to help us find an audience at all. And also they were going to take away our ability to go and market and sell the film. So we had done a Kickstarter, we had printed a bunch of Blu-rays and digital copies and streaming, and so we had already delivered the film to people. We had more physical merchandise, but I didn't really know what to do with it. I didn't know how to market it, and it kind of set me on a journey to learn how to do things better as a filmmaker. I had been really just getting by as a commercial DP and director running a production company, which I still do, but I had just kind of seen this as it was either going to work or it wasn't going to work. But I think if you're making original films, there's actually a way that it can work sustainably, maybe even for a smaller audience, but you need to find who that audience is and you need to deliver them something really valuable. Now, the distribution side of it, like where you're gonna put your film, how are you gonna platform your film, very easy. I mean, honestly, YouTube is a great place, but even if maybe for union reasons or whatever, you can't do that with your film, the AVOD platforms through film aggregators like FilmHub. We've used FilmHub and didn't have to pay anything up front. And the film is platformed all over the place. Not difficult to do. If you don't have any issues with unions or contracts, like YouTube is actually a great place to put it. People can go and see it. And I think that's actually pretty meaningful. So really, I think the film should be your calling card, but not to a studio, not to some, imaginary person who's very influential and powerful and rich who's out there. Like maybe that will happen for you. But instead, I think it should be the calling card for the audience that you want to build, people you can bring into the fold. Those are fans that you want to build a one-on-one relationship with, where you can deliver stuff that's really meaningful and important, the kind of work that we produce, the kind of stuff that I make, which is not for everyone, but is for those people who love filmmaking, they love the arts, and ultimately they want to support authentic, original voices. So I said my first film didn't make any money, and that's true. The second film that we did, which was for a niche, a documentary, broke even. It did $500,000 in pre-sales on Kickstarter.